Hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been a hot minute since we released some content and I've been waiting for the equipment to come just so I can give you the best possible videos that I can. So thank you so much for your patience. Okay, so I've been putting this video off for like a millennia, and that's just because of how much stuff that we're going to have to go through today. And believe me, I've seen it firsthand.
No, is the controller gone? This, everything, this stupid fucking PlayStation and all.
Janky streams. So a janky stream can be caused by numerous things, and if it's not down to your internet, then the chances are it's an overload on your CPU or GPU. This could just be due to all the tech or things not set up properly, so it's worth double checking that first. And believe me when I say there is nothing worse than trying to set someone's computer up over the internet. But we're going to give it a good go. I'll add some timestamps to the video as well, just in case there's a certain part that stands out to you that you want to use, then you can just skip to that part for you. By the way guys, I stream every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday at 8 PM UK time. I say that because we can change between BST and GMT. And we are very close to achieving our Twitch team. So check it out sometime. Ask some questions, come on in. I'm more than happy to answer anything live on stream too, and I want to help more people. So you coming across will help me too.
Janky streams.
These are some tips and tricks that I've used myself, I've researched and looked through. So these are some things you can use to perk up your stream when it gets a bit laggy. Okay, so the main thing that you can take from this is it's going to be probably one of two things, and that's either going to be your internet speed or your computer power. And we're going to try and work out what that is. When I stream on Twitch, I tend to pull up my Twitch channel on a separate one and use that then to look through so I can see the true output as it's live on my stream. So I suggest doing that instead of using OBS, because then you can actually see the output. If OBS or Streamlabs or whatever it is you're using to upload your stream to the internet, if it's showing a clean stream, then it's your internet. So every time you start with your stream, OBS is doing three major things. So what it does first is it's putting together all your themes and your overlay and everything and bringing it all together into one thing to send off, which is called compositing, which is done off your GPU. Then you've got encoding, which means that it's bringing that all into one file format. If you're doing that on your CPU, then that is the X264. And if you're doing it on your graphics card, you're looking for NVENC, which is NVIDIA, and AMD VCE, which is AMD's card. And that gets sent across then to what we call the networking stage, which is where it gets sent to either YouTube or Twitch or Trovo or whatever else is you're streaming on. And then that's getting sent to your fans, so what's being sent over to the streaming platform. So one of the main things to look at is, first off, look at your stats in OBS. If you're getting lagged frames or stutter, this is during the compositing stage, so it's likely bottlenecking your GPU. If you're getting skipped frames or encoding lag, then it's probably your CPU or the chip dedicated on your graphics card for encoding, which is dedicated for it and not for gameplay. Remember that. Drop frames are a network issue, probably your internet. And the reason that I'm saying probably with all of this is because I can't see the problem without looking at it dead in front of me. And who knows, you could have tipped a whole bowl of cereal over your computer this morning. I don't know these things. So the first thing you're going to want to do is run a test stream. You can either make a second Twitch and stream there, or you can attach bandwidth test equals true to the end of your stream key, just so that your viewers don't think you're going live and it's a test. I recommend the latter for convenience. So drop frames, we're going to look about how to test your internet. Most people say to run an internet speed test through Google. Don't do this. That's just checking the upload speed that you have to their servers. So this may be different to you on Twitch or Trovo or whatever it is you're using. I'm just going to show you Twitch because that's the only one that works this way. There may be different ways to do it out there which is similar. If you find one, link it in the description. Let's help more people. Okay, you're going to want to download Twitch bandwidth test, which is going to be a link in this description. Select all the countries you want to test, and when it's done, you're going to see a lot of numbers. You're looking for the highest speed, the lowest round trip time, and the highest quality. Once you've got all this, make sure that your bit rate isn't set to higher than the highest one you can see on that board, just because then that can cause you problems. I recommend going about 80% of the final cap, just so you have some headway. And never try to encode over 8000 bit rate, because Twitch will hard cap you, and you're just going to get a black stream. Trust me, I've seen it. Also, some internet providers throttle upload speeds for websites like Twitch, so it may be worth your internet service provider a call and seeing if they can do something in order to help you that way, because by default, Twitch is one of those websites. Close down any programs you don't need running while you stream. I always give my computer a fresh restart before I stream because, well, I hoard tabs. Also, close down Discord if you don't need it open. A lot of people like myself are in hundreds of Discord servers, and that's just because other friends stream, so you want to close that down. Pretty much every server that you're in counts as an open tab. Crazy, right? So there's a lot of debate for this one. Try running at 30 FPS. It's half the frames, which is theoretically half the work, and for someone watching on Twitch, it's going to be minimal. And most of the time, you won't really notice, but I would only do this if you really have to. Another very, very easy option is to lower your game settings. I know we've just spent all this money for the new 30 series and you want it to dance and cook your meals, but remember, graphics running on epic settings on a game will be super hard on your graphics card. Running a stream on top of that will be added stress, so try compensate on softer shadows and rocks for a more fluid gameplay. Set your output resolution to 720p. Some use 960, I prefer 720. It's whatever works for you in terms of that. You just want to get more options for the viewer to be able to click on to lower the quality of your stream, because some people haven't got great internet and some people watch you on the go. Plus, most people are watching you on a phone or a cropped in screen anyway, so 1080 is really lost. So the video bitrate is how much information your computer is sending every second. 720 needs half the bitrate due to it being almost half the pixels. I try to keep someone with a minimum of about 3000 bitrate. If your internet can't handle anything over 2500 bitrate, it's probably time to look for a new internet provider. So with how bitrate works, if you had a high quality stream with a low bitrate, it's going to look hella janky and it's going to look almost like it was made on Minecraft. Try and lower the resolution to keep up with that. I understand we all want pretty amazing streams, but the 1080p is really given to ourselves unless it's algorithm based and it's mainly for partners. Even so, they get all the options, and even when I watch famous streamers like Ninja, I will lower their quality so that I can keep up with the stream. So with OBS rendering your overlay, your sound alerts, your camera, your gameplay, everything, it can cause a lot of added stress to your computer with all that consolidation. If it's easy for yourself, what you can do is you can use Stream Elements to consolidate that all into one overlay and then have one link, which will be a lot easier for your GPU and running completely off the internet. So if your internet is fine and your CPU can't handle it, I suggest trying Stream Elements. I don't do this myself, but hey, if it works for you, it works for you. Okay, so just before I end this, here is an optimal stream setup for someone that's brand new to OBS. It's kind of like a baseline, just so everyone kind of has an idea. If you can hire your settings, then do it, but do this as a test and then kind of work your way up. You want an output resolution, about 720 by 60 frames per second. Bit rate, about 3000. Encoder preset you want to set to fast or super fast depending on your PC, and try and consolidate your overlay into Stream Elements to see if that helps anymore. Guys, all of this will lower your CPU usage so much, it's crazy. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe so we can bring you more videos and continue to do this. This is what I do full time, so expect to see a lot more videos coming your way from me. But I hope you found this video useful. Thank you so much for watching. I'm DragX, and I'll see you when you're live.